Hello, my name is Jacob Bennett and welcome to Space Engineers. A month or two ago I did a video with Orbital Potato teaching him how to use the controls and everything. This was because at some point we're going to do a Space Engineers multiplayer, when I managed to force him to do so. But since I finished my Factorio playthrough, I'm going to play Space Engineers. So we're going to start a new world. I am using DirectX 11, which allows me to use the planets. You have to use DirectX 11 if you want planets in your game, otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah. So we're going to... I wonder. Okay, so we're not going to start with planets, we're just going to start with an asteroids area. Survival. No meteor showers, that's fine. Now, let's have a look at the mods. So, the mod collection that I'm using is Direwolf20's Space Engineers mod collection that he's using for his Let's Play series. This is because I can't be bothered to look at the workshop and see what I would like. So I'll just activate all the mods and see what happens. Going into the advanced settings, I want inventory size to be 3 times larger, not 10. Assembler efficiency, yeah, that's fine. Refinery efficiency. And then welding speed is going to be realistic, and grinding speed is going to be 2 times. Yeah, so that should be that. I'm just fiddling with the options because, well, I can change them once I get in there, but, you know. Okay, so we can keep our view distance at 15 kilometers. The day duration is going to be 1 hour, which means that the sun rotates, orbits around the map once an hour. Because in this, it's a geocentric model rather than a heliocentric model of the solar system. We don't want to delete the respawn ship because that's going to be painful. Weapons are enabled. We've enabled trash auto removal. We have oxygen, which is pretty bad, which means that if I run out of oxygen, I die. We've got the jetpack, we've got voxel destruction, we've got show player names, even though that's not needed. We've got thruster damage, you know, all this stuff. It's completely fine. And there we go. That, I think, is all that we're going to do. Yeah, right. That's the world. We're going to call this YouTube because, you know, what better? And then the world generator. We're going to have an infinite amount of asteroids, but they're low density, which means they're further between. And then the flora on planets is going to be low density because that's just scenery, isn't it? So it's completely fine. Yeah, so we're going to start off the world and let's get started. Okay, here we are. We are now inside our escape ship. We've escaped the terror of something or other, and we are now in space. Let me just activate my jetpack using X. So we've got a survival ship, which is pretty cool. We've got some asteroids over here. That's a lot of iron there. It's all very, very nice. Got some asteroids off in the distance. No planets though. And the reason is, I don't want to go into planets just yet. I want to learn how to play the game before I start messing around with them. So I'm just going to turn my jetpack off and close this. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to set up a base on the side of the asteroid. So we're going to jump in. I think it's F5. No. Okay. V. Yeah, V. I can press V to enter third person mode. I still have to find out the controls to change the camera angle. Well, that's fine. Probably accelerated a bit too much. But that is a lot of iron that we're going to get. So, first off, we need to find a place where we can have our station attached to. Right, there we go. Just approach it a bit more. Okay, that should be close enough. Right, let's get out. Okay, so first off, we need some blocks. And sadly, this is the only place where we have them. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to demolish some of our lovely, lovely base. But, you know, this ship is rubbish anyway. So, to do this, we get out our grinder, which we have equipped on 5. We're going to change that later. And then we just grind. There we go, I just got the components of this block. So we're going to need a decent amount to start with. There we go. We're going to try and keep most of this intact. Though we are going to completely wreck it once we get a platform underway. Okay, so we should have enough to be able to place down the beginnings of a platform. I like this kind of ledge area. Looks nice. So we're going to get... we're going to press 1, and that will allow us to construct a station. I can't remember how to rotate it. So we can use this. Yeah, I'm not very good at rotating blocks, just saying. Okay, we have a first piece, which took about 2 minutes for me to decide to build. And we're going to weld it up so that it looks better. But welding it takes 25 times the amount of resources. That's kind of bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to open G. Thank you. Right. And we're going to get light armor block. And then we're going to extend out this platform. And we can build as many of these girder structures as we have steel plate. So just going to build a few more, and then we're going to start mining some things to be able to get some more steel plate. But what we want to do first is move as much stuff as possible from our ship, which I've forgotten where it is. There, right. You can tell this is going to be a very long series as I can't find my way around anything. Right, there we go. Yes, I know it's a temporary ship. Right, we're going to get off that. Then we're going to boost to the top here. And we're going to grind the rest of this. Okay, so we have the basis of our first platform. I'm just going to weld this as much as possible. And then we'll be back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this a bit closer to the platform. There we go. Right, so I've torn most of the roof off. But what we really need to do is actually start moving everything onto the platform. I do not think I have the current volume capacity, so I'm just going to build up some more plate, and we'll do that. Okay, right, we have no more armor blocks. That's fine. What's weighing so much? Yeah. Okay, so this bulletproof glass is stupidly heavy, which I'm not a fan of. But first, we're going to charge up our energy, as our energy was low. Well, no, it wasn't. But basically, this is a medical room, and we're going to move it over as quickly as possible. To start construction, we need interior plate. Luckily, interior plate is the first thing that we get from this. Oh, well, I'm just leaving the materials lying somewhere, aren't I? That's bad. Right, let's jump over. Let's get out the medical room. Here we go. Let's place it down. Right, we nearly have all the interior plate we need. Just need to salvage a bit more of this, making sure that we don't go over our capacity of weight, of mass. Okay, right. This is our medical room, and it is nearly functional. So a medical room is actually a respawn point. You respawn in a medical room. There we go. Oh, it's upside down. Wow, I surely look stupid because of that. Oops. Right, never mind. Next we're going to take the gravity generator. And we're going to place down the gravity generator on here. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it easier for us to work. I'm just going to place it somewhere on the platform. I'm going to place it over here next to the medical room. There we go. Excellent. Right, we have a gravity generator. However, it's not going to be on, is it? So I press X. No, it's not working. This is because we don't have power. Power is being supplied by the power generator, which is hidden somewhere within this ship. I'm guessing somewhere through here. Oh, yeah. Get out of there, please. Thank you. No? Okay, right, I have to do the other way then. Right, so the power generator is on the back of the ship, if I remember. See how big these assemblers and refineries are? They're quite big. I'm guessing we next want to pull over our cargo container, which is this thing. Because that will allow us to like store all of this stuff that we're drilling up. Oh, there was some stuff in there. Yeah, I'll take the NATO ammo, but I don't need this stuff. It's completely fine. Right, let's get the cargo container. It's a small cargo container. Let's place it on the station. Place it on the other end. There we go, cargo container. Hopefully that was the right way up. If not, you know what I'm doing between episodes. Right, there we go. Pretty easy to make. There we go. Yes, it's upside down as well. Okay, so let's access the inventory and then let's dump all of this stuff that we don't need. And then we're just going to pick up the rest of the stuff. Well, let's take some thrusters. because when we start making our own like small fightercraft ships, it's going to be very useful. I didn't pick all of that up. That's fine. As long as I don't collide into it and make it fly off into the distance. Right, getting there. Oh, we've just let this section of ship just fly off into space. That's not good. We probably need to push it back. Did that push it enough? No, it didn't. Right, we need to be quick in getting this before it goes out of distance. Okay, something's a problem. I'm running low on oxygen. We're going to check inside the respawn ship to see if anything's there. If it's not, well, we're just going to have to die and respawn, aren't we? Okay, so I've demolished more of the ship, but as you can see, I'm a bit low on energy. Now, we need to pick up the power. We need to pick up the power supply. It has uranium. Uranium is how you use power. Hopefully we'll be able to get this all in one go. No, we won't. Okay. And then we're going to start construction of a power generator. This will allow us to have the gravity field online. It will allow us to have the medical room online. Which is very nice. What was it? The generator. I've forgotten the name. How bizarre. Reactor, that's what it is, okay. Right, there we go, we should be able to finish it. And then we should be able to just put in the uranium and then we are powered. I'm down to 10% energy, that's fine. There's an oxygen, there's an oxygenator or something like that. Oxygen generator inside the survival ship, which had ice in already, so it's very easy to get that running. There we go, uranium is in there. Right, we should be powered, which means I can turn off my jetpack. Excellent, and that means I should be able to use this upside down health terminal. Right, that's health up to full. We have a few more components to move over. We have the assembler, and we have the refinery, and we've also got a conveyor here. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, it's still got stuff in. We don't want to do that. We want to grab the stuff. Yes, because otherwise it explodes everywhere. Right. There we go. We're getting near to half the capacity of this area, but that's fine. Let's take the rest of the ice. Weld this thing. No, I mean weld this thing, not weld. Grind. Grind is the proper word. Why am I using weld? It means the complete opposite of grind. Right. There we go. Right, and then next we need to pull over the assembler. That's going to allow us to assemble components using smelted ores. So we need it for survival. Right, this should be the last round that we need to do. There we go. As you can see, there are a few blocks that are still remaining for us to destroy, but a majority of this ship has been salvaged. Right, let's I'll be back in a sec when we move the refinery over. Right, there we go. That should be the last of the stuff that we need. We're missing one steel plate. You know why we're missing one steel plate? Because my inventory did not have enough for just a steel plate, and it fell due to the gravity generator, and it's, you know, running away off in the distance, being all free and happy because, yay, I'm not bound to anything anymore. I can just continue moving at the speed at terminal velocity until I die, which is probably going to be when he gets out of range. He gets deleted. Right, let's finish up. There we go. So that should be all of the major components from the survival ship now onto the station. There we go. That's refinery. There's just like a tiny bit of stuff for us to move off, and then yeah, we've got a station. That's nice. This station is temporary. I'm going to have a station out here that's going to have everything, because, you know, building it into an asteroid is, it's okay, but, you know, it's troublesome. One thing that we're going to have to be on the lookout for is uranium, because if we run out of uranium, it's impossible for us to do anything whatsoever. Oh yeah, I need to place down the... Okay, so I also need to place down the oxygen thing. It's the oxygen generator. Otherwise, I will completely forget and then run out of oxygen. And everyone wants to see that, but sadly, I'm not letting you. Here we go. So what do I need? I need steel, computer, autonomous steel, computers, motors, large steel tube construction. Okay. So I need construction components, about five of these. I need 10 of these. No, that's not a number. Some small steel tubes will bring like 10. We'll bring some computers. And then we'll just bring some steel plate. And if I haven't forgotten anything, that should be all the components. No, we need motors. Okay. Motors. Right, there we go. Right, the oxygen generator's built. Excellent. Let's throw everything in there. We're gonna take all the ice. No, we didn't want to take the girders, thank you. I want to take the oxygen and heat and hydrogen bottles, and then we're going to place them in here. Right, there we go. Just charge up. Okay, so that should be the end of this episode. In between this episode and next, this will be gone. Hooray. I'll probably also try to find some uranium ore for me to dig up and have a backlog ready. So next episode we're going to start on building a mining ship, so that we don't have to use this hand drill at all, because that'll be very useful. Thankfully, because of the amount of components we receive from this, we should be able to do it. Should being the key word, and it's probably going to kick me in the backside when I realise, oh, I don't have any of this, and therefore I have to use a hand drill. But that's fine. So yes, my name has been Jacob Bennett. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.